just flew in, took us into the center of the city. I have a hostel for a change. This bus is packed.
All right, so here in Georgia, in Tbilisi, Ray, Dane, and Irvin, and we're all staying at the same hostel, and we got here some Georgian food. So do you guys remember what any of this stuff is called?
We've just been practicing.
Yes. Okay. What is this?
You remember that one? Cha-cha-puri.
Khachapuri.
And so it's a bread with an egg, and then
egg and some cheese, yeah.
And cheese. That is like really interesting looking.
And
then
this is chin
chow. So they're dumpling-ish, and then these are all with mushrooms. You can get them with different things in them.
Yeah.
And so we got a bunch of mushroom ones, and then this is like a bean soup.
Bean with onion and like a tomato-y base. It's really nice. Yeah.
Excited to try Georgian food. All right, we're gonna dig in here. Lots more coming from Georgia, that's for sure. All right. So what are your thoughts on the soup? They are both just like so good, so tasty. So it's bean and vegetables, like a thick soup there. And then you can see that's just mushrooms basically inside there. And then there was also potato and beef and I think a cheese one. And this is definitely something different.
That's in the same mushroom.
Really good.
Yeah.
Check out this weird thing. I don't know what it's called. I'll find out later. But this is actually the end of the video. I just recorded a video walking through Tbilisi here, and I just wrapped it up, and then I saw this weird looking thing and wanted to show it in the video. Look, there's a cool like bridge going across right over there. And also I forgot to mention the previous clip that you saw of us having dinner. I just wanted to kind of touch on that before starting this video. Those are people from the hostel that I am staying at here in Tbilisi. I just walked from there all the way to here. You can walk all around the city here easily without having to take any buses or anything like that. So it's a cool hostel. It's only $9 a night, and they're actually cheaper hostels. That was like a more expensive one, but it sounded really nice, and it is a good place, and met some cool folks. And so I'm now going to jump to the past and start this video at the beginning, sort of, at the other side of Tbilisi there. And so coming up is a nice walkthrough of Tbilisi, my first day here. Here we go. There, how's it going? This is Tbilisi, Freedom Square. The square here was built in the early 1800s, and then it was named Freedom Square in 1918 after the collapse of the Russian Empire, and Georgia here gained its independence at that time, but not for a very long time, and then it came back under Soviet rule and was part of the Soviet Union until the Soviet Union broke up And in 1991, then Georgia again gained its independence. And so this is my first day here. This is just a first look at Tbilisi and Georgia, just barely getting acquainted with this new country, my 57th country that I visited. So it's great to be in a brand new country that I know very little about and experiencing that kind of first look at a very unfamiliar place. They even have a script they're writing, which is completely unlike anything that I've seen before, any other language. There it is. You can see in English there, and then on the left there. I didn't know that they had a completely separate script. For example, in Greece, then they have their own script, but many of the letters are the same as English or the Roman alphabet. And in Turkey, they have letters that look a little bit different, but they're basically the same with some just slight little variations. But here, as you can see, nothing familiar there. Well, that's a 3, but I'm sure that's not actually a 3. And so I'm walking into the old town here, wandering around and seeing what I see and trying to find the river. I think it's called the Kura River that flows through Tbilisi, and see what's going on here. I flew in from Istanbul yesterday. For those who haven't been following my travels, pardon the construction noise. All right, hold on. Alright, and so for those who haven't been following my travels up until now, then before Georgia here, I was in Istanbul, Turkey for a week. I was on the Greek islands for 2 months and in Belgium for a week. All of those countries I had been to previously. And so this is the first country on this trip that is brand new to me and that I'm just learning about. So something quite different. And so Georgia is a Christian country. It is like 88% Christian and bordered by Turkey, Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Russia on the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea to the east. And as I said, it was previously part of the Soviet Union, but they have their own language that is different from Russian, the Georgian language. And I'm not sure where I should go from here, but I'm going to try this left. People are walking out from there, so maybe maybe that gets down to the river. All right, got some signs. Anchiskati Basilica, Peace Bridge. This looks nice in here. And so they use the Georgian lari, and basically you divide by 3 to get the US dollar. So that's about $8 then, $8 to $9 for that dish. And I had some of those last night. They were super cheap. They were like less than 50 cents each, and they're like about this big and really filling. So like for just a couple dollars you can get like a bunch of those. Some very different types of foods here. Alright, I guess we'll go right here and see where this takes me. Still trying to find that river. Oh, there we go. And the futuristic bridge I've heard about. Alright, well, walk over this, get a little perspective on things. Wow, cool. There's the tramway going up to the top there. And the Kura River. Tbilisi here has a population of about 1.5 million. And the population for the whole country of Georgia is about 3 million. So half of the country is here in Tbilisi. And so I don't know what I'm looking at here as far as these various buildings. I will be making a more comprehensive video tour of the city and learning more about it, but for now, just wanted to give a quick little taste of things. Hello! On my first day of exploring. It is definitely looking like a really cool city. And there are a lot of really cool things to see in the country of Georgia as well. I will probably do some day tours, go to some caves hopefully, and maybe a monastery or something. I'm still figuring out what there is to see around here. And I guess that's the line for the gondola. Alright, I'm going to end this here. Just a quick taste of really cool looking Tbilisi. Looking forward to getting to know more about this city and this country and culture. All right, more coming. See ya. The number 5 bath. Showers, hot tub, and a sauna, all for 3 lari, which is just $1. Just a little taste of what's to come. See ya.